Welcome to DentonRadio.com, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
Hello, Denton. This is Discover Denton, and we are on DentonRadio.com. We have our open mic from 6 to 9 p.m., and I wanted to tell you guys, we have other open mics all over Denton. So straight after this, you can go to Mable Peabody's or Tom's Daiquiris, and there's an open mic at 9 o'clock. And on Wednesdays, there's an open jam night where you just get together with all these people and just play random stuff at the Abbey Underground, and that's at 9:30 p.m. At Midway Craft House, there's an open mic at 7:30 p.m. where you'll see me and my band. And you go to Jack's Tavern at 9 p.m. and you'll see an open mic there. Thursday night at Audacity's Brew House, there's an open mic from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And at Killer's Tacos, there's an open mic at 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. And there's a brand new open mic at the Movie Tavern in Denton, where it is from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., I believe. That's brand new, so go hit it up and, go tell them hello. So get that thing started. On Sundays, the Abbey Underground has an open mic at 7, has one at 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. And lastly, on Mondays, LSA has an open mic at 7 p.m. and at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So before we start, I'm going to tell you a small funny story. Last week, I said I'm trying to get people to come, or you can sing, or even play the tuba, and someone actually came to heard me on this radio and played. So thank you to Jarrett Razier for doing that. Now bring your tubas or whatever and come play. So, all right, I'm Kerry Grace, and I'm these many talks in maths. He buzzes like a fridge, he's like a D2 radio. Karma police, arrest this girl, making me feel ill, and we have crashed our party. This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get when you mess with us. Karma police, I give it all I can, it's not enough. I give it all I am, but we're still on the payroll. This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get when you mess with us. And for a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. And for a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. And for a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. Sweet. Thank you. that was Radiohead. They're one of my favorite bands and a big inspiration for when I write and stuff. And I'm in a band called Mobile Commotion. You can check us out on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll be playing, and it won't be just me. I'll be all four of us, and we'll be playing at Midway Craft House tomorrow night at 9:30, and Killer's Tacos at 8. So come see us. It'll be a lot better than just me. Okay, this next song is by The Animals. When he's on, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Now there is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many poor boys. And God, I know I'm one. Oh God, I know I am one. Thank you. This next song I'm doing is going to be a little different. It's in Italian, and it's a song I learned in choir. So I hope none of you guys speak Italian, because okay, I'm not too fluent, so I might get a few words wrong. So. Thank you. I got a little lost in the guitar part. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, this is the last song I'm doing for right now. This song is about a story about there's 100 sheep in a pasture, and there's tons of shepherds all looking out for these sheep. But one all of a sudden sneaks out and wanders off into this forest, and it gets lost, and it's, sheep can't protect themselves. There's tons of wolves and bears, so the shepherds notice, and they're like, oh no, we need to save the sheep. So one shepherd goes out by himself and finds the sheep after searching for hours and hours, and he puts the sheep on his back, and the sheep is so happy that he's saved, and the shepherd cares for him. And I just think I've been where the sheep's been. I've been out in this scary forest called life, and I've been attacked and hurt, and God's really taken care of me, and he's picked me up and put me on his shoulders. So this song's for him. The wonder of it all is that you found me. I was the weary one, but you saved me. You picked me up and put me on your shoulders and brought me to the tree. You are the who seeks to find the runaway, a shepherd to the wandering sheep, a voice to call the dead from their sleep. The wonder of it all is that you found me. I was the weary but you saved me. You picked me up and put me on your shoulders, brought me to the tree. You are my Father. You are my shepherd. In the midst of everything you've done, you left the 99 to save the one. Oh, the wonder of it all is that you found me. I was the weary one, but you saved me. You picked me up and put me on your shoulders and brought me to the tree. Pick me up and put me on your shoulders and brought me to the tree. Thank you guys so much. Give us a few minutes and we'll set up for the next person.
flippin' newbie. I'm a noob.
You're totally fine. Can you hear me?
Kind of.
Okay. How's that?
That's better.
Better? All right. Go ahead and sing in the mic for me.
Okay, wait, what?
Or just you can just talk into it, just so we.
Okay, that's
can get level.
probably less awkward for me.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
That'll work. All right. Kerry Grace, if you want to just pull that to start.
Okay.
Okay.
The next person's not going to
Gotcha.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's probably gonna kind of loosen me up a bit.
You want just Kristen Hallmark?
Probably just Kristen.
Just Kristen?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm awkward like that.
We had one do. I don't know. Let's see. Are we good, Jake? Sweet. And we're back. Right here, we have Kristen over here, and we're gonna do an interview before she sings for us. So, hey, so what got you into music?
I honestly don't really know. I kind of just joined choir in 4th grade because my sister had joined it, and I always kind of liked music. And then I just kind of fell in love with like singing, and in band, I really like playing my French horn and stuff, even though I may not be the best at it. So I guess it just doesn't really matter how good you are as long as you like what you're doing.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I love that. So you play the French horn. Do you play anything else?
I do play the trumpet as well, and I do a little bit of piano.
Yeah.
Not a lot though.
Still kind of learning?
Yeah.
Yep, me too. So I actually play the French horn too. We were in band together.
Yeah.
So maybe you could come by with a French horn one day. I mean, if a person can bring a tuba, you can bring a French horn. So do you have any like music inspirations, like any artists that you particularly like that inspire you?
You know, I don't really know. I kind of just take from like a bunch of artists and kind of like combine it into like my own style, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a mashup kind of.
What would you describe your style as?
I don't really know. I just kind of like singing like slow songs kind of. And then there's some songs that are like fast that I personally feel like I sound good on and like to do. So, I mean.
Have you ever had any like vocal training or anything like that?
No, not
No?
really. Just choir.
Just choir. How long have you been in choir?
Well, I was in it 4th and 5th grade, and then I was in it 7th and 8th grade. So
That's awesome. I like that. That's cool. So, how are you liking band? Do you enjoy
it's
that?
really cool. I'm pretty happy with band at the moment. It's
Shout out to Sanger Band. So, is this something you might want to do as a career for like singing or playing any instruments?
Well, I actually would like to be a band director. I still have a long ways to go on that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that would be really good because I've had some really awesome teachers like influence my life. And so I've always known that I wanted to do something with music.
Yeah.
And then I want to be a teacher because I want to be able to influence others like my teachers have influenced me.
That's amazing. I love that. I love how you want to influence others and get people into music like you were. That's great. That's awesome. Do you have anything to say to your band directors who might be listening or any music teachers?
Hi, Shorty McBabyface.
That is our short band director. So
Yeah.
tell them to watch Denton Radio. So, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Up next, we have Kristen Hallmark, and she's going to be singing for us. So take it away.
Okay. We were both young when I first saw you. I closed my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. I see see the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. I see you make your way through the crowd to say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all that's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet cause we're dead if they knew. So close your eyes, escape this town for a little while. Cause you were Romeo, I was a scarlet letter, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. But you were everything to me, I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Romeo, save me, they try to tell me how I feel. This love is difficult, but it's real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. My faith in you was fading. Then I met you on the outskirts of town, and I said, Romeo, save me, I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, marry me, Juliet, you never have to be alone. I love you and that's all I really know. I talked to your dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause we were both young when I first saw you. Thank you. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Okay, so what was my next song? Oh yeah, When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. Okay. So I just sing this one because I just like singing it, so yeah. Same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. When our friends talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. 'Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. I should have give you all my hours when I had that chance. Take you to every party 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. But now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. my pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways cause a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, and it haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like ooh, too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. I should have give you all my hours when I had that chance. Take you to every party, cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know, I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand, give you all his hours when he has that chance. Take you to every party, cause I remember how much you loved to dance. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I believe my next song was Photograph by Ed Sheeran. Okay. Oh wait, has it already started? Because I probably already messed the cue. Right. Oh, that was it. My bad. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I am doing so bad right now. Okay. 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 Oh, did I seriously miss it again? Oh my god. Okay, I am so sorry. I am so nervous right now. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna get it this time. Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. Ooh, we keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes never closing, hearts never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me close until our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Loving can heal. love and can mend your soul, and is the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier. Remember that with every piece of you, and is the only thing we take with us when we die. Ooh, we keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes never closing, hearts never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me close until our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. And if you hurt me, well, that's okay, baby. Only words that bleed inside these pages. You just hold me, and I won't ever let you go. Wait for me to come home. 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 Oh, you can fit me inside the necklace you got when you were 16, next to your heartbeat where I should be, and keep it deep within your soul. And if you hurt me, well, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me, and I won't ever let you go. When I'm away, I will remember how you kissed me. I screwed that part up. Hearing you whisper through the phone. Wait for me to come home. Yay. Yay. Okay, what was my next song? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Thinking Out Loud. Okay. I'm gonna have to be able to hear this one like really well. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, and maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, to love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, and maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. The baby now, take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Hey, so baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. And baby, we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are. Yay!
Awesome. So that was Kristen Hall.
What?
Am I on? Testing, test, test, test. We good? It's on. I'm gonna use your mic.
Okay.
We're gonna share one.
Okay.
So that was Kristen Hallmark, everyone. Thank you for singing for us. So can we find any of your songs or covers online?
I do have an Instagram channel. It's just called Kristen the Singer. And yeah,
How do you spell Kristen?
Kristen.
Awesome. So Kristen the Singer, go check her out on Instagram. Give us a few more minutes and we're gonna set up for the next singer. Thank you so much.
test, 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 test. Can I have more guitar? Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm just gonna do 4. And can I interview afterwards? We did that last week. You can do it again. There's always more listeners. Oh, I don't care. Sure. Awesome. I'll try to come up with new things. I mean, I can. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to interview before or after? I guess after. After. Okay. Yeah. Do I just go? Oh, okay.
Sweet. All right. So up next we have Kate Oranger. Take it away, Kate.
Thank you. Nothing is ever what it seems. I hope today wasn't just a dream. I'm so afraid losing you, 'cause nothing is ever what it seems. We've known each other my whole life, and today we finally met. We saw past our hurt and regret. Now will we forgive and forget? Nothing is ever what it seems. I hope today wasn't just a dream. I'm so afraid losing you, 'cause nothing is ever what it seems. Will we see eye to eye, or just continue to deny this love we feel in our hearts? Will stubbornness tear us apart? Was today what it seemed? I hope today wasn't just a dream. I'm so afraid losing this, and hope what I felt is what it seemed, and hope what I felt is what it seemed. Can I get more guitar, please? I can't really hear it. Thank you. This next song is a song I wrote called Am I Safe, Am I Sound? And it's kind of telling how I feel when I'm in the car, because I suffer from PTSD while riding in a vehicle. Stopped and sitting at a red, turning right, go ahead, the curb, my eyes closed, body tight, mind comatose. Am I safe? Am I sound with steel all around? Mind freezes, goes cold. Oh Lord, let me make it back home. Oh Lord, let me make it home. And driving home in the night brings out my demons. They're so bright. Headlights pierce my eyes. Where is the moon? Only see a satellite. Am I safe? Am I sound with steel all around? Mind freezes, goes cold. Oh Lord, let me make it back home. Oh Lord, let me make it home. I spot him instantly, walking unsteady on his feet, stumbles his way to his car. Tears burn my eyes. I trace my scars. Am I safe? Am I sound with steel all around? Mind freezes, goes cold. Oh Lord, let me make it back home. Oh Lord, let me make it home. Thank you. That song and this next song, they're both going to be on my upcoming album, which hopefully will be released sometime in September, I think. So this next one is called Runaway. Beth missed her flight in Dallas, trying to get home, surrounded by strangers. She never felt so alone. The airport was buzzing, flights were delayed. Beth was in a panic, wanted to run but had to stay. Run away from all that's chasing me. If I stay, I'll forget how to breathe. If I fly away today, maybe I will be set free. Maybe I will be set free. She ran away once, many years ago. From state to state she bounced, searching for some hope. But fear was always near, followed to every home. Her mind would scream and shout, and she couldn't shut it out. Run away from all that's chasing me. If I stay, I'll forget how to breathe. If I fly away today, maybe I will be set free. Maybe I will be set free. On the outside, she seemed quiet and calm, but inside her mind's a raging storm. Run away from all that's chasing me. If I stay, I'll forget how to breathe. If I fly away today, maybe I will be set free. Maybe I will be set free.
Thank you.
And here's one more. It's not going to be on my album. It's sort of new. I lived under clouds, feared making a sound. One mistake and you'd be gone. Was so tightly wound, tightly wound. Was I invisible? You made life miserable. My thoughts I tried to tame. With you I was just a game, just a game. There's strength in letting go of control. Gonna have to let you go. Gonna have to let go, let you go. Couldn't sense how I felt. Your stare made joy melt. Deceiving left me blind to what was mine, what was mine. There's strength in letting go of control. Gonna have to let you go. Gonna have to let go, let you go. You played me like a puppet on a string. Your voice inside my head makes me wanna scream. There's strength in letting go of control. Gonna have to let you go. Gonna have to let go, let you go. Thank you.
Awesome. That was Kate Oranger. So we're going to do a small little interview now. So I love your songs. Can you tell me how you wrote all the songs, those originals?
Yeah.
So what drove you to write those songs?
2 years ago, I was hit head-on by a drunk driver. I technically died, and they got my heart started up again. I was pregnant, I miscarried, and I had to have 2 pounds of stainless steel put in my legs, and I had to relearn to walk. And I also crushed my right hand, and I'm a classically trained pianist, and so I really have trouble playing classically. And so I thought, well, I guess I'll try singing now. And so I can write. I play a lot of piano. I just don't bring it here because it's heavy. But I can write from my hand.
Yeah.
And so that's how it started.
That's awesome. I love how you use something that was brought onto you tragically, and you use it for good. And you brought something amazing. You're an amazing singer and amazing writer and player.
Thank you.
So I love how you play, because you don't play like traditionally with a chord. You play very differently and kind of made up your own kind of thing, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm kind of playing by ear, and I don't actually really know any chords. I know a few, but I really suck at playing them.
Yeah.
They sound really bad. So I finger pick mainly. So I just finger pick around until I find something that sounds like it makes sense.
Well, I love it. It really it makes you stand out to a lot of
Thank
other
you.
artists. So you said you're maybe having an album come out in maybe September. So can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, I recorded, I think 13 songs that I wrote about my experience healing and moving forward in life from my car crash. And I really hope that it can help people who have suffered any sort of major trauma. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Like, mine was one thing, but I think my songs could relate to anyone going through any trauma. So I really hope I can help others with it.
Yeah, I love that you want to help others. I honestly feel moved with your music, and I love it.
Thank you so much.
So I love your style. You have a very earthy look. Can you tell us about that?
Thank you. I've always dressed this way. When I was a child, I did dance. I studied ballet for about, I think, 11 years.
Oh, wow.
And so I kind of never grew out of dressing like a dancer.
Yeah.
And I wear boots every day because I have nerve damage in my feet.
Oh, wow.
So.
Well, I love your style. It
Thank
really
you.
looks good on you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Do you have any musical influences in your life?
I do these songwriting workshops in Nashville. This woman named Lydia Hutchinson has this program called Performing Songwriter Creative Workshops, and I've worked with Jonathan Brooke, who's like a folk rock singer, Beth Nielsen Chapman, who's a songwriter in Nashville, and Mary Gaucher, who also lives in Nashville. And they're all super. They've influenced me in so many different ways. And then, of course, like I listen to Carole King and Joni Mitchell and like all of that. So I guess that, of course, influences how I sound.
Yeah,
especially
definitely.
my piano, I think. You've never heard that, though.
Yes, you'll have to bring it one day. We can get like
a
keyboard or something. I love to hear you
But
play.
also, like with keyboard, like Schubert and like any of the other romantic composers really influenced my sound because I studied that for so long.
Yeah.
So,
I love that. So are you playing anywhere else?
Not right now.
Not right now, but maybe eventually.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Kate Oranger, for playing for us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, give us a few more minutes and we'll set up for the next artist.
Thought about what you said to me the other day.
Stand. Unless, do you want to stand?
No.
Okay.
All right, check 1 2, check 1 2. Cool.
Check.
All right. So, thank you everybody who is tuned in to Open Mic right now. We've got a good crowd here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center, so always excited to see that. Now, over the last few weeks, you've gotten to know Miss Kerry Grace here at the Open Mic as she has continued to. Y'all are fine. As she has continued to interview artists and perform herself and add some more elements to this open mic that's been going on for about a year, and it's been really exciting to have you now here, Kerry Grace. But it is unfair because you ask everybody about themselves, and nobody really asks you about you. So for the audience that is waiting oh so patiently, we would like to know a little bit about Kerry Grace and the person that they hear from every week. So, what is your musical story? What inspired you to want to go do music?
So as a kid, I used to play Guitar Hero and Rock Band and stuff like that on the Xbox, and I loved it. I wanted to be a rock star, but my mom's like, oh no, you're a smart kid. You can't be a rock star. You need to be a lawyer or a doctor or whatever. So I grew up just thinking that, and then I got into band and choir and singing and all that, and then I was like, okay, wait, maybe I should be a rock star, you know? And then I started not doing so good in school too, so but yeah.
Is that an indication that you should pursue music?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I joined a praise band in 8th grade, I believe, at my church, and that's where I met my bandmates actually. And we played, and we actually started playing in Denton, and then we eventually kind of died down, and some people left, some people joined, so it got kind of weird. And so finally, my bandmates were like, I'm tired of this, let's start a real band, you know? And so we did, and that's who we are now. We're now Mobile Commotion, and that's where music, like, seriously started off with me, and how I thought, like, okay, I can really do this for a living and stuff.
Very cool. So what was it that made you go rock star? Not jazz star, not pop star, not this, not rock star. What was the moment for that?
Oh, so I went through a lot of like phases in music. At first, I actually wanted to be like a symphony player, because I play the French horn. I also play a whole lot of other instruments, but the main one was French horn, and I wanted to do that. And then, but it didn't feel right inside. And so I tried a lot of different music. I tried singing pop, I tried singing jazz, I tried singing even opera stuff, but it never really clicked well. So I think rock music is something I'm very passionate about. I really like the music style. I like the music theory behind it. I like a lot of artists. All my inspirations are rock artists. And so I think I mean, it was kind of just set up for me to do rock music and be a rock star.
Very cool, very cool. So we pulled you in and said, we're going to put you on the radio.
Yeah.
We're going to have you run the open mic and introduce everybody and talk to them and interview them and do all that kind of stuff. You had shown up to the open mic and just blown us away. Not only talent-wise for your age, but people were coming in droves off the sidewalk. The whole building's full of people. You know, the people on the cameras, they see the inside of the studios. If they're on camera, they could just be listening via audio. But they either see the inside of the studio or they see this wall. They really don't see the rest of the building. And you played here, and I walked in, and I thought something was wrong. There was like 50, 60, 70 people in here, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And the guy that was running tech that night goes, Kerry Grace, man. Kerry Grace. it's all for her. And I was like, whatever, And and you had this amazing crowd. And I was talking to Victor Gann a few weeks later, and I said, we need a host for open mic. Who do you got? And he said, I know this girl. She's a good one. And you showed up, and all of a sudden it clicked. I was like, that's that girl. That's that girl from that night with the crowd and all this stuff. So anyways, it's been a perfect match. But how did you get hooked up with Victor Gann?
So the praise band I was with, Victor Gann actually helped us, and he gave us like little shows we could play at, and so that's how I met him. And all my friends were taking lessons from him, and they're like, "You need to take lessons from this dude because he's the bomb." And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, you know." And then I started taking lessons, and oh my gosh, he is amazing dude. He does not only lessons, but he also is he does instrumental stuff. And you can check it out on iTunes or Spotify. Victor Gann, Gann, Gann. Yeah. He's super amazing. And when you take a lesson from him, he teaches you not only music but the theory behind it, and he tells you if you want to pursue in music in that career, he tells you how to make it, and he helps you so much. He's an amazing dude. So
well, and Victor, so he's a famous guy that nobody knows.
Yeah.
And the reason being is that he's one of these guys that he's a ghost performer, right? So he gets paid a lot of money, I'm assuming, because I've never seen how much, but he gets paid to play on big albums, TV commercials, all this kind of stuff. And you'd never know it was him because his name's not on anything. But a lot of the time, I'd feel comfortable to say you could just turn on the radio, start flipping through the channels, and you would hear a lick from Victor Gann, and you'd never know. You think it's so-and-so, but it's not. It's Victor. So he's amazing
Doesn't
guy.
he have like a thing for like NFL or like NASCAR or something like that?
I don't know how much stuff we can say publicly that is really his, but it's a lot.
Oh,
anyways.
Yeah, it's a whole lot. It's amazing.
Okay, so here's the question, totally out in left field. I'm going to explain why I'm asking this question in a second, and I can't tell because it's too dark in here right now. What color are your eyes?
My eyes are blue.
Are blue? Okay. So here's why I asked this question, and it totally ruins the story now, but 5, 6, 7 years ago, long time now, there was a guy trying to start a local radio program here in town. There was a big FCC debacle, and there's also it's a very. I'm glad we don't have to deal with it with online radio. Much love to the FCC, but it was a challenge he was trying to overcome. So he was getting petitions from everybody around not petitions, but he was getting signatures from everybody trying to start this local radio program. We started working together and trying to do some cross promotion, cross collaboration. And it turns out he'd been in radio forever. He's an older guy, and he'd done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of radio stations. And I had been bringing around some DJs that we were working on, and he pointed one out immediately, and he never met her, saw a picture of her, and went, that's the one. That's the one I want to be the face of our radio program. And I went, well, shouldn't you hear her voice first? And he goes, I don't need to. I said, what do you mean? And he goes, every great radio person in all of history, all of them, if you go through every single great radio personality that's ever been, they all have brown eyes. And
crap.
I know, right? It ruined me, ruined you. It was terrible. But I think you're taking to it very well, and I think we're going to prove him wrong. That it can be done by blue-eyed people.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'll just wear like contacts from now on. Just get some brown contact eyes. Yeah.
Okay, so going backwards into the band, tell us a little more about your band.
My band, we've been playing for almost a year. It originally started with 3 of us, but now we have a 4th one. I play bass and I sing, and I have 2 guitarists, Laura Pena and Ethan Faircloth, and they're super amazing. And Shep Cooper is our drummer, and we all, of course, started in a praise band, and we all like the same music, the same style. We all take lessons from Victor Gann, and so we're like, let's start a band. And we just now started playing at other open mics in Denton, like Midway Craft House and Killer's Tacos and LSA and stuff like that. We're working on an EP currently, which hopefully will release towards the end of the year. So, yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool. So, so rock band, you're the front man or
Mhm.
front woman, I guess I should say. And you guys do, so you've got some originals that are pretty killer, but you also have a cover heavy set. Does it depend on the venue or?
Yeah. Well, before we write a whole lot of songs, like so many songs that we can't all sit down and learn them. And so we all know all these songs. Like since we all like the same music, we all of course learn it. So we can play covers really easily. It's really easy to learn all together. But sitting down, and if I write a song and write all the parts, telling Lauren, I need you to learn this on guitar, and Shep, I need you to play this on drums. It's really hard to teach every single one of us the different parts of an original, I guess that takes why it's so long to write albums and stuff like that. Because it's easy to write stuff, but getting it to be taught to everyone and be play-worthy, that's why it's kind of hard to do live and stuff. But we finally have, I think, a strong core of original songs that we can finally go play at open mics that only allow you to play like 4 songs instead of, like a whole giant set list. So.
Well, and do you guys read music?
I do.
Okay.
I was in band and choir, so I read music. Our 2 guitarists will read tabs, and my drummer, Shep, has a hatred for tabs. I don't know why. He just hates them, and we can't get him to do tabs.
I can dig it. Well, I feel like here in Denton there's 3 kinds of artists, and it sounds silly, but I think it says a lot more than it says. Because we've got one of the best jazz programs in the country, we've got a lot of really talented play-to-the-book musicians. On the other side of it, because Denton has always just had this spirit of independence and originality and all that, we've got a lot of people play by ear. Not because they had anything against necessarily playing to the page. They would just rather play what the soul was trying to say. And so they didn't necessarily had to read music. They just started playing. And then you've got some artists that can do both, but that's very, very few and far between. And I think you probably can find more artists that don't know how to read music but are killer artists than you would find artists that are really, really awesome but can read music. It's a rare, because I think a lot of the time too, when you work that hard, especially if you're like a UNT jazzer, when you work that hard at it, it's not fun anymore. But okay, so you do read music then?
Yes.
Okay, which impresses the heck out of me, by the way.
Thank you.
We've tried to do a lot of tribute shows, cover concerts, things like that, where we got together artists and we wanted to have them play this and this and this and this and this, and we'd have like a whole set list built, and then somebody would finally turn to me and go, okay, who's gonna play it?
Yeah.
Because in our circle, nobody reads music.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
They play. They're amazing players, but they don't read music.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's hard to sit down and learn. It's like learning like another language, honestly, because music, it's so hard. And so I was taught ever since I was really little. Like I started piano when I was itty bitty and stuff, and so I grew up with it, so it makes sense to me. And then when I got older, I started learning music theory and playing from the soul, and so I think that's how I kind of got both of them. And I'm really thankful my parents got me into music, because I couldn't do it without them.
So here's my question. There's some young kid watching the video or tuning in on the radio, and their parents are making them take piano lessons.
Yeah.
They want to be a rock star. They want to play drums, or they want to do this, or they want to do that, but their parents are saying you must learn piano first.
Yeah.
Truth, or they don't need to?
I was in that boat. I was definitely in that boat. I think you do need to learn piano. I think it's good because piano and stuff like that, where you can learn the notes and the music, especially with piano, you can learn music theory and stuff like that on it. It's a very core essential thing. Even though it's frustrating sometimes and everything, it's a must. Usually if you go to schools like I'm going to MI in California. A lot of people know piano, and that's what you write on. So even if you want to be a drummer or, sing or whatever, piano and stuff like that is very essential, and it makes you a great player, and it makes you not just pigeonholed. You're more wide and open, you know more. So I would say learn as many instruments as you can and learn different styles. Don't just stick with rock, because I tried that once, it didn't work out. So learn classical stuff, learn some pop stuff, because everything has a little bit of it has different rules, and so when you get to know all the rules, you can do anything. So
see, and the reason I asked that is I feel like that's a lot of people's story, is they want to start to learn music, but then they've got to they got to go step by step and build it, brick by brick. And a lot of people get discouraged or think maybe I don't need to do that. But I'm finding very few people that are accomplished musicians that don't say you're going to appreciate that piano lesson. There's a lot of them that just would say that was the thing that really got them going. Anyways, so more about Kerry Grace. If you had to choose a Pokemon that defined you, what would it be?
I never grew up with Pokemon because I went to a really strict church, and they're like, that's satanic and you can't do that. I left that church. I go to a different one where my youth pastor was like, if you don't play Pokemon Go, you're not cool. So I downloaded Pokemon Go.
Gotta catch 'em
That's
all.
the only thing I know about Pokemon. So I don't know their personalities or anything like that. So I don't know.
All right, if you just the first
Oh,
one that
wait.
comes to your head.
Snorlax.
There you go.
There we go. Because I have sleeping issues, very bad sleeping problems, and you can ask my family, especially my little sister. She yells at me all the time. I take as many naps as possible to make it through the day because I'm very fatigued and stuff. So my sister is always like, "Why are you sleeping all the time?" So I'd be Snorlax because he sleeps 24/7.
I like that. I can dig that. That's a good one. I feel like a lot of people relate to Snorlax. That's
Yeah.
for real.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because he's so big. He likes to eat a lot and he likes to sleep. And who doesn't like eating and sleeping? So
Done. Perfect. Mic drop right
Yeah,
there.
right.
Boom. Got it.
not
All
gonna
right.
do that. I can't drop a mic.
Final, yeah. Final question. Kind Beats is one of our DJs. He's got a show here every Monday and Sunday. His Sunday is where he's DJing. He calls it Sunday Brunch. Monday, he sits down. It's called Sound Values. He sits down with different artists and just asks them questions, things like that. His big crescendo question every time, because he wants people to know what to bring to their show to let them know that they like them, is what is your favorite snack? This is important.
Okay. Why do I have to pick one? That's like picking your favorite child.
If you
What
had
are
to
you-
choose one. If you had to choose one.
Oh man. See, I go through like different phases. Everything I do there's phases. Like in music, sometimes I like one thing and then I like the other. So like snacks go through phases too.
Okay. So fair. So Kerry Grace is a famous rock star. You just played American Airlines Center.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Sold that puppy out.
Yeah, I did.
And you didn't even have to have an opening act. You just did it on
Sweet.
your own.
Oh, wow.
Everything's groovy. They're going to
Dang.
helicopter you out in 3 hours.
Whoa.
You're backstage in the green room.
Okay.
Your fans have brought gifts for you. Like Gabriel Iglesias, everybody brings him cake.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Your fans have brought gifts for you. On that table is a combination of 3 snacks
3 snacks.
that your fans have brought.
Fried rice. Like really good fried rice.
Okay. Have you ever had the Dumpling Brothers food truck here in
No.
town? Oh my gosh,
Dude,
the
I
fried
need.
rice.
I need
Those
to try
guys,
that.
we're having that food truck at my wedding
Yo.
because the fried rice
yes,
is so good.
that's awesome.
Anyways, number 2.
Number 2, marshmallows, and I'll tell you
Fried
what.
rice and marshmallows? Okay.
So I actually I carry a lighter around with me everywhere. I don't smoke. I quit that.
If you tell me you keep a lighter in your pocket at all times so you are fully prepared to toast marshmallows at any moment, I am going to bow down and know you are the greatest rock star of all time.
I do.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
I have this obsession with fire, and so It's weird. I went to a church service once, and we had a deal on like fire. It was like a metaphor, and I literally lit my whole body on fire. Yeah, because there's a science behind it. I got this certain stuff, and I lit my whole body on fire. While the youth pastor thought I was just gonna light a lighter,
Right.
I lit my whole self on fire, and the kids went nuts. So
That is something a rock star should do from the stage.
oh yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
putting
totally.
that out
Can I do
there.
that right here? Like
No.
no?
We don't. You think we have that kind of insurance?
Okay.
Golly.
So I love fire. I'm a pyromaniac. So I just thought one day, why have a campfire when you can just light your lighter and toast a marshmallow right then and there? So
That's baller status right there.
yeah.
That's
Oh
good.
yeah.
Okay, third snack.
Third snack. Oh gosh. Oh man, this is hard. I would say Pocky. Do you know what Pocky is?
Mm-mm.
So it's a little Japanese snack. It's little biscuit sticks, and they're covered in icing. And my favorite one is the strawberry icing. But they're so cute and everything, and it makes me want to go to Japan just for the Pocky.
Where would you find these?
So you can actually find it in Atomic Candy on the square right next to here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So it's not like a biscotti or anything. It's sweeter.
yeah, it's sweeter.
Okay.
It's weird because like at the end it's just the biscuit, so it's kind of salty and kind of savory, but it's sweet with the icing, and it's really good. Go try it if you haven't.
So fried rice, marshmallows, and what was this other?
Pocky.
Pocky.
Yeah.
All right. You heard it here first. When Kerry Grace plays American Airlines Center and her fans need to bring her gifts, just throw fried rice and marshmallows and Pocky.
Mix it all together.
Got
yeah.
it. Done. Perfect. That sounds like some Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh
kinda
yeah.
stuff.
That movie's weird though.
That is super weird. Anyways. Okay, so what is next for your band?
Next for my band, well, we're obviously working on our EP right now, but we are playing. Oh gosh, where's my? If you go online to Facebook or Instagram, look up Mobile Commotion. I don't know how to spell it from the top of my head, but yeah, you'll see we have a set list. Set list of just places we're gonna play, open mics. We're playing at Midway Craft House, Killer's Tacos, at the movie Tavern, LSA, stuff like that. We're playing tomorrow at Midway Craft House at 9:30, and Killer's Tacos, I don't know when, just some at a random time. So just come and listen, listen to other artists, because some of the other artists that play before us and after us are killer, and I love them. So
They're killer at killers.
yeah,
I
the
like
killers
it.
at killers. That's
So, and this is the last thing I'll say. You guys have had a lot of success for your band because of playing open mics. Is that fair?
I would say that, yeah.
Cool. And I think it's one of the best things an artist can do to get exposure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, if you come here to the Discovered and Welcome Center, this is a different open mic, because our goal isn't necessarily to create the best open mic, because there's up to million of them here.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is to try and promote all of those other open mics. So
Yeah.
we're constantly pushing those and promoting those and things like that. But in order to do that, some people have to come here and play and those kind of
Mhm.
things, so that people can get a taste of it when they listen to the broadcast or watch it or however it is that they do it. And for other open mics, it's a good place. You can test new music. You can see how the crowd reacts, all that kind of stuff. You're probably not going to get that element here.
Yeah.
You're
no.
going to have some people here to watch you. The crew is here to watch you. A few people trickle in and all that kind of stuff. And so I think it's deceptive because people think, oh, there's not an audience. Well, there
Mhm.
is an audience.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's usually about 1,000 people
Yeah, definitely.
every week. And so you've probably got a far bigger audience here
Mhm.
than you've got at any of those.
yeah.
And so I think this should be a definite stop for just about anybody if
Definitely.
you're ready to bring your A game.
Yeah.
If the B game is coming, then leave it home. If you're bringing your A game, this is the spot to be.
Yeah.
And this is the one to get you hooked up. Her name is Kerry Grace. She is the host extraordinaire of the Discover Denton Welcome Center Open Mic, broadcasting live every Tuesday on DentonRadio.com from 6 to 9. We go out via audio on Denton Radio on both the website and the app, and then we go out via video also on Denton Radio, on YouTube, and on Facebook. So make sure you tune in and check it all out out every single week, with few exceptions of holidays and things like that.
Yep.
We are going to wrap up this little interview, and we are going to go ahead and get some more artists set up. We're about to get a little more music coming at you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We truly, truly appreciate it, and we're going to turn it back over to the one, the only, the legendary Kerry Grace.
I would flip my hair, but it's too short. All right, thank you so much, Jake. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a few more open mics because this one's pretty awesome, but there's some other even more awesome open mics. So right after this, you can go to Mable Peabody's or Tom Daiquiri's at 9 o'clock, and they have an awesome open mic there. On Wednesdays, there's an open jam night, which is a little different. You just grab your guitar, bass, whatever you play, and you all just get together with strangers and play whatever, and that's really fun. That's at the Abbey Underground at 9:30 p.m. And Midway Craft House has an open mic at 7:30 p.m. and Jack's Tavern has one at 9 p.m. On Thursdays, Audacity's Brew House has one at 7 p.m. and Killer's Tacos has one at 6:30 p.m. See my band this Thursday. Hint, hint. On Sundays, the Abbey Underground has an open mic at 7:30 p.m. and the Bearded Monk has an open mic at 6:30 p.m. And lastly, on Mondays, LSA has a really good burger place. Not only is it good burgers, but they have an open mic at 7 p.m. and straight afterwards at 10 p.m. Andy's Bar has one. So go head out to those open mics, but also come and stop by this open mic because we have tons of open slots. You'll get put on the radio and everything. You're on Facebook Live and YouTube, so you get to see your performance afterwards. So it's a little different from other open mics, so it's pretty cool. So please come by and check. So I'm going to set up some other artists, so give us a few minutes and you'll hear more music. Thank you.
Thought about what you said to me the other day.
This Hello? All right, here we go. Yeah, I stand up next to a mountain. I chop it down with the edge of my head. I stand up next to a mountain. I chop it down with the edge of my head. And I pick up all the pieces and make an island. Not even a raise of little sail. Didn't mean to take it by your sweet time. I'll give it right back one of these days. I didn't mean to take it by your sweet, precious time. I'll give it right back one of these days. One of these days. One of these days. One of these days. If I don't see you no more in this world, I'll meet you on the next one, and don't be late. Cause I'm a voodoo child. Lord knows I'm a voodoo child. I stand up next to a mountain. I chop it down with the edge of my head. I stand up next to a mountain. I chop it down with the edge of my head. If I don't see you no more in this world, I'll meet you on the next one, don't be late. Cause I'm a voodoo child. Lord knows I'm a voodoo child.
Awesome. So, is this on? I think it's on. Okay. So I didn't get your name. What is your name?
Perry.
Perry. Awesome. That's really amazing. Did you know that actually one of the albums that Jimi Hendrix released, instead of Voodoo Child, he purposely put what is it called, a misprint or whatever. It's instead of Voodoo Child, it's Voodoo Chili. Like if you look, yeah. I just found that out today because I got one of their albums and I look and I'm like, what's that? And my drummer was like, oh, he like purposely did that.
Well, actually, it's on Electric Ladyland. It's Voodoo Child, and then later on the album, it's like one of the songs after that. It's Voodoo Child, like you're talking about. It's Slight Return, which, or no, it was Voodoo Child, and then Voodoo Child Slight Return was the one I just played. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Well, you definitely need to come back and play more songs for us. This is really good.
That was fun. Thanks for letting me use your guitar.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
All right. Give us a few more seconds and we'll set up for the next artist.
All right, guys. Give me a little guitar. Can you guys hear me out there? Can y'all hear me? Check, check. Okay, cool. All right, guys, let's get a little guitar.
Can y'all hear yourselves? Sorry? Say that again. Oh, there she's got it already.
Do you have?
We need to tune.
Yeah, we need to tune.
Okay.
The tuner's in my case. Go get that.
Bro, I don't want to run all the way down there. Oh my God. It'll be well worth it. Yeah, can we,
Yeah. I can't hear myself at all.
yeah, I can't hear this inside. Can y'all hear yourselves now? Is that enough, or do y'all need more? That's probably good. Cool. All right, let me make sure I'm in tune with you.
Hello? Yeah, that's good. That's all right there.
Testing the vocals. Turn down a little bit.
Down. That's loud.
Testing the vocals. Testing the vocals. I'm gonna scream into this microphone. Yowza!
We're good. Can you turn me up on my guitar really quick? Perfect. Wait.
I'm James Dolly. Are we going? Are we live? We're cool. I'm James Dolly. This is Rocket Miller and Wes Bailey. Yeah, and we're the Dolly Rockets.
Yeah. Like us on Facebook.
Yeah, like us on
The
Facebook.
Dolly Rockets. There has to be the in front of it or it doesn't work. All right, ready? 1,
Giving sight to the blind. My baby's loving cause the sun does shine, and she's my sweet little thing. Sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. My pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little lover boy. Little lover boy. Well, I love my lady, my heart and soul. Love like cards, I won't never grow old. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little angel. I'm a little lover boy.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, Rocket. Well, I love my lady, my heart and soul. Love like ours, I won't never grow old. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, and you crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, and you crying all the time. Well, you ain't never got a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine. And they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. And they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never got a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine. I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den, yeah. Said I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. Well, my number one occupation is stealing the women from their men. Well, if you're going down to Denton, why don't you walk down Daiquiri Street? Walk down Daiquiri Street. Well, if you're going down to Denton, why don't you walk down Daiquiri Street? 'Cause every time I play guitar there, all the women sure look sweet. Well, if you don't believe me, it'll make it hard to believe in you. I said if you don't believe me, it'll make it hard to believe in you. Well, we all need each other. Don't you know that to be true? 'Cause I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. Yeah, 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 I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. Well, my number one occupation is stealing the women from their men. 'Cause it's one for the money, and two for the show, and a three to get ready. Now go, go, go. Don't just step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, but please lay out the blue suede shoes. 'Cause you can knock me down, you can step on my face, you can slander my name all over the place, but please, please lay out my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, but please lay out my blue suede shoes. You can burn my house, you can steal my car, you can drink my liquor from an old fruit jar, but please, please lay out my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, but please lay out my blue suede shoes. 'Cause I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. Well, it's so hot outside here, some might say it's hot as hell. Well, honey, I've never been there, so I surely just can't tell.
Cool. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's fun.
No, we do, what would we? Okay. No, that was one song.
We did a bunch of shorter songs.
How long was that? 15?
No way. That was like 4 minutes.
All right. So that was the Dolly Rockets, everyone.
Whatever.
Give us a few more minutes. I want to set up for the next
Look us up on
artist.
Facebook.
Look them on Facebook, on SoundCloud. They are the Dolly Rockets, DOLLY Rockets.
Usually turns me off, but this time you have turned
That was Isaac Powell. You were amazing, man. Do you have any stuff online or anything like that?
I used to be in a band
Yeah.
called Dr. Lizardhand and the Thirsty Boys.
Dr. Lizardhand and the Thirsty Boys.
Anymore, but
Okay.
You can still listen to them if you want.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll come back. Definitely. You were really great, man. So give us a few more seconds and we'll set up for the next band.
All right, guys, let's try those vocals. Is
it on?
Keep going.
Oh, okay. Check, check, check.
All right.
Keep going, keep going.
That's
Okay.
fine. Other
check,
vocal?
check, 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 check. John, is yours on? Check, 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 check.
Check, check, check.
Check,
Mic check. Check, check.
All right,
Check.
guys. I say let's light this candle. Y'all got 15 minutes. Let's make it count.
All right, we're the Negative Boys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got rugs in the back seat. Johnny shift face on the street. I don't know if I feel too good. Matty boy doesn't think I should. Now I'm naked in the mall, screaming, oh, hey! Now you both think I'm insane. If it's acid, put up with my poison. Johnny boy said he can't feel his legs. Maybe we should buy 50 more kegs. Some guy sold a 20 sack. Let's break the mirrors off his Cadillac. Me and Johnny live in Tokyo 10. No idea where the lighter went. Matty's out front masturbating. Says he's retaliating. Someone called 911. I said I didn't know anyone. LSD or ecstasy. You don't know what's better for me. I can barely hear my guitar. Is it cool if we raise it? Okay.
I play too loud.
Play something real quick. All right.
All right, check, check. This next song is called Narcissist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at me. Look at my face. Find a mirror. Say it fair. Face is bare. Says it's there. Stare at me. Strip it bare. Oh, the look on your face. Oh, the look of disgrace. Ah, you should take off, right? Ah, no more good nights. Look at me. Look at my face. Find a mirror. Say it fair. Face is bare. Sit this here. Stare at me. Strip it bare. Ah, the look on your face. Ah, the look of disgrace. Ah, you should take off, right? Ah, no more good nights. I don't need you.
All right. So, this next song is about a dog. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grandma's watching Fifi down in Beverly Hills. Lando Coke, hey, riches and pills. Fifi's going in. She ain't coming out alive. Fifi's kinda dumb.
Microwave and beefy. 4. Microwave and beefy. 3. Microwave and beefy. 2. Microwave and beefy. 1. Microwave and beefy. All right. Last song we got. We're the Negative Boys. We suck. And this is a Static Age Boys Static Age cover. Gonna be loud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Static, static, static. We run a video age. Static, static, static. We run a video age. We're all blue from projection tubes. We're all blue from projection tubes. Yeah. This is the static age we live in. Our eyes crisscross, holding gaze. This is the static age we live in. Breathe in, catch my radiation, blue days. Turn in, toss in. This is the static age. I'm very static age. This is the static age. I'm very static age. Yeah. Static, static, static. We run a video rage. Static, static, static. We run a video rage. Thank you. We're the Negative Boys from Runaway, Texas. How much time do we still have left? That's all? Cool.
That was the Negative Boys.
Thank you.
Thank you for playing for us. If you guys want to hear more, go to Mable Peabody's or Tom's Daiquiris after this, and there's an open mic that lasts till late at night. So on Wednesdays, there's an open jam night at the Abbey Underground at 9:30, and Midway Craft House has an open mic at 7:30. Jack's Tavern has one at 9:30, and those are on Wednesday. On Thursday, Audacity's Brew House has an open mic at 7:30, and Killer's Tacos has one at 6:30 p.m. And you can check out my band at Killer's Tacos this Thursday. On Sundays, the Abbey Underground has an open mic at 7:30 p.m. and the Bearded Monk has one at 6:30 p.m. And lastly, on Mondays, LSA has really good burgers, but they also have an amazing open mic at 7 p.m. and it lasts till 10 p.m. And straight after that, there's an open mic at Andy's Bar at 10 p.m. So go check that out. Also, if you want to come and play like the Negative Boys did, come, please. We have an open mic. It's every Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. And just come to the Denton Discover Center. the Denton Square and just sign up. We got tons of slots. You can play anything. You can play rock and roll. You can play punk. You can play jazz. You can come play guitar. You can come play the tuba like that one kid did the other day. I kid you not. He brought his tuba to Midway Craft House. Bring your tubas to Denton Radio, please. I beg you. So thank you guys. It's been an awful audience, and I will see you next week. Good night.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.